Just practice it as much as you practice LTS. Oh my god. But yeah, you're right, Vortex. If I didn't zone out, I'd be fine. Honestly, if I didn't zone out at all, I'd be fine. I'd probably be better if I just didn't do that. I don't know why well, I know why I do it. It's just not easy to stop. It's alright though. We're good there eventually. I appreciate the input though.
Okay.
Because I will say that one thing I'm very bad at as a speedrunner, thank you for the good luck, Izzy, is that I'm not always really good at figuring out like how much time something saves or loses. I'm kind of just going at it. I don't know why I went for the road jump. I don't go for that anymore.
Okay.
I really should be going for it, but I just stopped. Oh, you mean practice skating, Doom? Is that what you meant? What are you doing? Okay, my inputs are getting eaten, like, legit. Like, that was so bad. That was in, like, input central right there. I thought you meant, like, just the game, like, Jak. But that is a valid point, because if Amazon isn't everywhere, then that wouldn't even be, like, a valid giveaway. But the thing that makes me bad at skating is what I feel like is the thing that makes me bad. I don't think I'm bad at speedrunning, but I think it's much easier for me to focus on a video game than like physical things. So like, my problem with skating is... Wait, I played Como? Of course. I didn't realize that.
Why don't you make
Look, I took Spanish years ago, right? I forgot to fix this too. I think there's like a little thingy. Oh my god.
Follow the maps. They'll take you right there.
I put
No.
Emble.
All of you.
Aw.
Get
Dang.
out of here.
Did we get it? Did we get it in time? We did it. We did it. We got it in time so we can still play video game. But yeah, the thing that makes me bad at skating is because it's much easier for me to zone out when I'm doing like physical activities than it does like a game. And it's hard for me, I don't know, I feel like for me it's hard for me to control my body. It's hard for me to build muscle memory that has to do with my body, if that makes any sense. That part doesn't make any sense. I think there's a term for it, like controlling your body in space. My handwriting is trash, I already told you this. I already accepted that about myself. I had to learn this the hard way when I was in school, that I would look at other people's handwriting and I'm like, wait, why is my handwriting like so bad? Like my handwriting is like much different than everybody else's and I do not know why. And then I just realized that my handwriting is legit bad. I just had to accept my fate there. It's do command PC. I wasn't even in the game, so there we go.
Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of
But yeah, it's hard for me to move my... Yeah, spatial awareness. Thank you so much, Corey. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm bad at that, I think. It's much easier for me to do it with a game. But like, when it comes to like doing it, like activities, my muscle memory is always kind of finicky. So, like there's a moment where my kickflip will be really close. And then there's moments where I try to skate and my kickflip is like nowhere near where I want it to be. And maybe that's normal, because I didn't really associate with many skaters. I kind of just did my own thing when I skated. But, I don't know. I just felt like it was really hard for me to build up consistency and muscle memory in skating. So, like, I lose tricks a lot. And I have to, like, re-get them again. And it's fun as frick, and I love skating, but I'm not really that good.
Catch even one of them boogers.
Mine's a slightly better version, but than yours, don't worry. Oh, okay. What do you think about the stream performance on your PC? So basically, I can stream very consistently at 720/60, but I did experiment with 1080p and it does not work. And sometimes I do get encoding overloaded at times if I'm doing too much. So I cannot record and like record my streams if I'm playing like a PC game. So usually, if I'm switching over to PC stuff, I usually turn the recording off because the computer would sometimes struggle. I think I use like the lowest level encoding. I think it's like NVIC for H. What is that thing? The H.2 something. I'm so bad at this. I think it's that. No, is it? Something like that. Oh, you just looked at it? Okay, well, Whitman has a better memory than me. I think there's a one that's higher end than that, and I never really mess with that because I noticed that when I... No, there's one that's a higher end that worked, but every time I would use it, my CPU usage would be really high. And I think when I first started streaming, I was using that one. That's when Onyx was telling me to drop it down. I don't think I've messed with it with this PC though. I just kept it at the one that kept my CPU usage really low because I didn't want to like... I don't think I'm using the best one. I don't think that's right.
Here's the power supply.
That cool? Let me look.
And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
I'm using H.264/AVC. Is that the same thing? Yeah, that's the one I'm using. H.264/AVC. I don't know what the frick that means because I'm not good at all that stuff. But that's what I'm using. And I think the other option is the X241, but I'm not using that. Because I think that one is the one that, you know, uses a lot of your PC. What preset? Explain, list the preset options. My brain will... Yeah, it's AMD. Yeah, because that's the card I have. And I heard the AMD isn't the best. So that's probably why it doesn't frick up the... my CPU much. But like my CPU is sitting at like 4% usage right now, which is really nice. But I'd rather it not be too bad. High. But like I said, I'm not an expert on all this, so just take my words with a grain of salt because I'm not really, I don't really fully understand encoding stuff. I've only started experimenting with it with the more video editing I've been doing recently. But like, for the most part, I'm not the best at it.
Okay.
I'm not. I told you, I think that's the one that's really powerful. I'll thank you for the host. I appreciate it. I probably could. Yeah, the AMD one is bad, I heard. But it works. That's probably why it doesn't really use like any CPU or really put a big load on the computer. Honestly, I could probably handle switching to it because when I first started streaming, I was using like an older PC, and that PC could not handle that one at all. It was always getting like encoding overloaded. But this probably could handle it better. But like this was like a pretty mid-tier, like probably low mid-tier PC build where I just wanted I wanted something that would allow me to upgrade my streams without it being too expensive. Wii Sports. I actually have Wii Sports. Kind of funny. Really? How do I keep missing this now? What the frick? I'm gonna be even more behind. 10 out of 10 recommendation. Maybe I can. Like I said, Alec, I didn't mess with it. I just set everything up the same exact way I had it last time. Because I know that works, and I didn't want to frick around with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it would probably increase the stream quality and performance a bit if I did switch to it.
Okay.
So maybe I can mess with it if it doesn't go like encoding overloaded or anything like that. No, this is not the new scene. The new scene is a scene just for watching like videos together. So basically, I just copied the structure that Onyx made for the old one and just kind of made it like fit the theme I have. It's not too special, but I did some things on it that are experimentation that I might move to other slides or scenes. So if I can't get any good runs today, I'll just switch to that. Which I probably won't. I'm probably too rusty to get good runs. But I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens if I can get anywhere. I'm gonna try to go for fast cycle every time. I'm pretty sure I am capable of fast cycle at this point. As long as I don't continue to zone out repeatedly. You probably shouldn't copy mine. I mean, maybe? I mean, it's not really that special. I want to keep experimenting with making my own layouts though and try to keep getting better and better. I probably need to upgrade this gradient that I was using and add something more to it because it might be bland, but I usually like my layouts and things to be very simple. I don't like the layouts that are doing too much. I like it to be very simple and very sleek. So that's what I was trying to go for, but you know. Oh, thank you so much, Alec. I appreciate that. I definitely will hit you up. Like, this is kind of bad. I think I went more to the right that time. The thing is, I'm trying to grab those orbs there. I probably don't need those orbs, but I've been trying to grab them, so that's why I've been going that direction. I think I just need to slow down this part a bit more to make sure I don't frick anything up, and then build up speed, because this is like a very scary part of the run where like I typically lose my runs in Misty to fast cycle, just not getting movement right and rushing things. So as I'm trying to speed things up, this is probably an area where I can slow things down, and it probably wouldn't hurt to slow it down a bit. Yeah, it's weird. For me, I don't feel like I have a creative... I don't think I'm that creative when it comes to, like, design and art stuff. But ever since I started streaming, I started really caring more about that. So, like, I started experimenting with layouts, and that's one thing I love about getting emotes done, because it's so interesting working with someone and talking through your creative ideas and come to life. Because I never really did that before, so it's really cool. Yeah, that was a good fast cycle. That was good. Let me just read that properly. Oof, I almost went too far for the show. I'm looking into how powerful PC you need to stream these PS2 games. You don't need a super powerful one, I'll tell you that much. That's why I did this, because I realized that I had a really crappy PC, but I was still able to stream. I was just streaming at a really, really weird resolution. Okay. So, like, I knew that I didn't need that much more of a powerful to stream at 720/60, and I just wanted to stream at like some better, more recognized HD resolution. That's what I really wanted to have, because I did not have anything like that before. I think I was streaming at like some unrecognized resolution before. Okay. So that was part of the upgrade, and I didn't know if that other PC would just poop out. Like, I know this one is probably going to be good for a few years, if that. I'm still looking to... I'm honestly still looking to build a new computer soon, because I'd rather separate concerns PC-wise, so like I want to have one computer I work on, one computer I stream on. Right now I'm doing work and streaming on the same computer, and that always concerns me, because, you know, if work gets messy, then this computer gets messy, or vice versa. So, but that's somewhere down the line. But you don't need a super, super powerful computer just to stream the stuff. Very good stuff. I've made like a million layouts. They're all just sitting in a folder somewhere. That's what I do when I can't sleep at night. I get on Photoshop. Wow, that's super cool, Doom, because honestly, every time I've made a layout, I get super hyper-focused on it. Like, I actually really enjoy making them, even if they're like not like that amazing. Like, the whole process of it is super fascinating to me, and I really enjoy it. I don't have Photoshop, though. I use GIMP and Inkscape to make everything I've made for my stream so far. Lately, I've been using a lot of GIMP, though, for the layouts. GIMP is so much better. I don't know why I was making it myself and use Inkscape like I was. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Alec, because I know you stream at, like, a much lower resolution. Yeah, GIMP is actually really nice, so I've been enjoying using it. So I've used GIMP to make all the newer layouts that you see that I have. Like this one I have on, the one that I made earlier today. I did all of that with GIMP. I was trying to do it all, like all my older ones I was doing in like Inkscape, but Inkscape isn't really for that. But I still try to use both of those a lot. Yeah, GIMP isn't too bad. GIMP is kind of like Photoshop. There's some things that are more tedious about it. So like I have to do like a lot of research to make sure I'm doing things right. But I don't know, I think GIMP is actually a really good program. Like I'm actually considering like investing in like a GIMP or something course just to get better at it, because I want to get to the point where I never have to spend money on like a really expensive program. I'm a big fan of free and open source basically. I'm always trying to find programs that I can learn that allow me to do what people who spend a lot of money can do without spending that money. And hey, what's up, Piggle? How you doing? That's what I'm trying to get to that point. Yeah, I think it's, I don't know, I don't even think I used to mess with it much back then, but I think it's probably much better. But I've been able to do the layouts so far, so... Well, that was a ground pound.
This is it!
And your PC specs look like about 5 times better than mine. Just remember, this is a mid-tier PC, but it was extremely affordable. I think I spent like 500 something on this PC because I was trying to find the cheapest way to get a PC as quickly as I could. And I just started saving up and was able to get it. And now I want to do the same, so I can upgrade from this one. Either I upgrade or Whip upgrade, one or the other.
This is it.
Yes, that's me, basically. I will admit, though, I couldn't find a good free and open source video editor. I don't know why. I don't know if you know any, Izzy, but like the one I'm using now is $20 a year, and that's just the cheapest I've ever seen. So like, and I really like it so far. What is it called again? VSDC editor? A lot of the complaints about it are that it's really complicated, but I'm pretty patient. But yeah, I was using Olive before, and for some reason, Olive, like if I start editing like a video in Olive, like half of my video would just be muted out of nowhere, and I have not been able to figure out a fix. And they haven't updated it since like April of last year, so I just stopped using it. And ever since then, I've been trying to find like an editor that's free and open source that has all the features I want, and I just couldn't find one. I used to use Kden Live. I can't remember what happened with Kden Live. There's some issue that I had with it that I didn't use it anymore. I think it used to take forever to export videos, I think it used to take like 24 hours to export a video. Huh? Oh yeah, then sometimes it would break while exporting. I don't know what was happening. Probably on my end, but I don't know. I just couldn't ever get it to work, so I stopped using that. Then I went to Olive. That started having an issue. So now I'm paying $20 a year for VSDC, and so far I don't have any issues.
This is it.
It actually hasn't taken me long to get comfortable editing in it, so a few, like all the things that I experimented with the layout, that when I get a chance to switch to it, I edited those clips with that program, and I'm actually impressed with how it works. So I'm gonna keep trying it out, see if it's worth it. But $20 a year is really cheap, so I wouldn't mind using that program because that's almost near free. Because most video editors are making you pay like $500 or something a year and stuff like that nowadays, or $1,000 just to get the program at all. Like, too much money in it when I'm just trying to experiment with editing.
This is it.
You don't do video editing all that. But yeah, maybe I can try Kden Live again. I've only ever made like 7 layouts, and I'm super proud of the. I probably made like 40 though. Oh, you've only made like 7 that you're super proud of. I mean, I feel like I'm proud of the ones I have now because all I really wanted to have on stream was like a consistent layout. Because every layout I had, I felt like was kind of bad and not consistent. A consistent and clean layout, and I feel like I have that now. But it's not like high quality. Like you look at my layouts, you're not gonna think some professional made them, because you know they didn't. I'm not professional. But I did put a lot of work into them, so I'm proud of them. But one day, hopefully I can get better. And hey, what's up, Manto? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I understand what you mean, though, Doom. Like, I've seen so much better layouts than mine, but I feel like being a complete beginner to these types of programs and stuff like that, I think that I have layouts that I can be proud of. And I have a consistent theme that's important to me. And the problem is I have so many unique scenes. I'm not going to say unique, but I have so many scenes that are different from each other but similar. So I wanted to have layouts for each scene that had like a similar theme so that they wouldn't feel like they're different. They wouldn't feel too different from each other. I wanted them to kind of mesh together, and I think I've created that a little bit. So every time I make a new scene, I'm copying things from other scenes to keep the format and the layout very consistent and fluid throughout. But I hope to eventually get to the point where my layouts are looking like more professional grade. Maybe I don't know. I feel like I like being self-reliant. Oh yeah, I saw the white one, the all-white one. I like being self-reliant. Like that's something I really value.
Okay.
So like, part of me wants to just pay someone to make layouts, but the other part of me doesn't want to do that because if I pay someone to make a layout and I want to change something, then I have to go like all the way through. I have to go through them to edit it, or maybe you won't even be able to. Like you're just kind of screwed. I like how since I do my own layouts, if I want to change something, I can just go in and change it. Like I don't like the idea of having to go to somebody else to do something. That bothers me a lot. So I like how now I can just make a new layout, keep the theme consistent. I can do it all on my own. I waited a long time there. But hopefully you're doing well, Piggle and Manto. But yeah, I like that. That's something I would like to keep as much as possible. Obviously something like getting emotes and like art done, I don't have the skill for that, and I just accept I'm never going to have that skill. So that's something that you outsource. But if I can avoid outsourcing layout making for as long as possible, then I'm good. I want to try to be as self-reliant as I can. And that's good. As long as you like it, that's all that matters in the end. And honestly, another cool thing about streaming is just seeing all the unique layouts that people have come up with. I think that's pretty cool to see as well. Because there's just so many unique layouts that I've come across. Some layouts I'm like, what the heck? And some layouts I'm like, dang, that's really nice and that's really interesting. I didn't think of that. I get ideas just from looking at other people's layouts all the time. That's one of the things I always say. Like, I'm really grateful to streaming for triggering like a passion of mine for learning new things. Like, I felt like I was kind of hitting like a plateau because I just was losing desire to learn a lot of the things I was actively doing. And like, I started streaming and like it just burst like all these interests and passions out of me. Like, learning about OBS, I got super into that. And trying to like master OBS as much as I can.
This is it.
And like, when I'm not speedrunning, I wonder what to put in the big blank spot. The SplitsIO memes. Oh my gosh. You just gotta get creative and experiment. You can put like emo ideas and stuff, like whatever the heck you want. I don't know, to me, streaming has been a way for me to just experiment with skills I always wanted to have, but like, just never thought I could have. And now I have them, like, all here for me. And I can just do whatever the heck I want. And if something looks bad, then I fix it. But, like, I have the freedom to create the way I want to create. I don't know, I just never felt that way before. Here. And it is raining here, so if I lose power, ripperoni. Like, there might be a legit storm happening right now. I need to delete this
Okay.
goal. Like, I shouldn't have road jump there. And hey, what's up, Cooler? How you doing? Redeemed the workout stream? Okay. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking loud. The rain is so loud. The rain is so loud, I'm actually having trouble hearing the game. The thing is, I work out consistently and I feel like I never gain any muscle. Or if I'm gaining muscle, you just can't see it. It's so funny to me that it looks like that. I still look like I'm... Well, I don't know, maybe it's offensive to say that, but I always felt like I was like a twig. I feel like I still look and feel like a twig. No matter what I work out or do. It matches Rock Villages. And hey, cool, I can't really keep up with all that because I'm trying not to frick up an LPC. We might still frick up an LPC, but you know, whatever. You ain't gonna frick up by not paying attention. That's what we not gonna do.
This is it.
And hey, Coffee, how you doing? We actually did that right.
This is it.
Good job, good job. Hopefully you're doing well, Coffee. I appreciate you stopping by today. Hopefully you are having a great day. Oh my gosh, he went the other way. It's like perfect. We're still gonna have to, where was I going?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This rain! Yeah, I can tell that I'm stronger, that's for sure. Maybe I'm just building like lean muscle or something. But I can definitely tell that I'm stronger. And my weight is being maintained better. Because when I was in college, I started like gaining a lot of weight. And after college, I think partially in college and after college, I started really focusing on working out again and like getting myself in a good shape. And I feel like now my weight kind of is maintained in the same area, which is what I always wanted, my weight to be maintained. I like Jak X. I felt like Jak X really surprised me because I usually hate racing games. So like I do not enjoy racing games at all. So like, but that game I actually kind of enjoyed the racing aspects, and I felt like they did a really good job incorporating the Jak elements into that game.
Welcome back.
Even though I can't ever say I'm a big fan of racing games, and I never really will be, they did a good job attracting someone who doesn't usually like those types of games. That's good. So I enjoyed it. Now, would I play it again? Maybe multiplayer to have fun with people if people want to set something like that up. But it's definitely not. I usually probably wouldn't play games like that multiple times. Not really my thing. Done this. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have taken that hit. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna make sure he dies. Alright, we split after reload. That's what I gotta start doing now.
Okay.
Okay, I took a while there, but I had to make sure I got out of LPC without dying. There was a short period of time where my parents changed, but then I quit. Oh my gosh. The way you said that's just really funny. And hey, welcome back, the bomb guy. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I did not know that, Cooler. That's cool. There's some people who run Jak X multiplayer saying, what are your thoughts on Daxter? Yes, I did play it on stream. That was definitely me, and I think Headstrong recently did as well. But yeah, I like Daxter. I thought the movement mechanics were very unique. I don't think I've ever played a game that has movement mechanics like Daxter. So I enjoyed the Daxter game, honestly. I feel like it would have been better if I was used to like PSP controls, because I really hated how the camera was attached to L1 and R1. That was really uncomfortable, and I kind of never got used to that. But I think overall I definitely did enjoy Daxter as a game. I honestly would consider speedrunning it one day, because I think the movement tech was very unique. To me, that's what draws me to a game. It's movement and its gameplay. I mean, if it's movement and mechanics like that are good, that would make me want to run it more. I played every Jak game on stream. If you're ever wondering what games I've done, you can check my games panel, because I think I keep that updated. And I also have run every single Jak game. I mean, have played every single Jak game casually. Oh, no worries, Doom. Honestly, part of me wants to replay some of the Jak games, because I feel like if I replay Jak 2 and 3, I'd appreciate them much more, because I was just, like, Jak 2 was my first casual game on stream. I felt like I was just so newbie at that point. Like, I felt like I just didn't really know how streaming was gonna go for me at that point, so, like, I was really nervous playing Jak 2, because I knew, like, everyone in the Jak community had, most of the people in the Jak community have already played those games, so I was afraid to play them and like be terrible at them. So I felt like I was playing Jak 2 very anxiously, and I feel like if I were to replay it casually, I'd probably play it much better now, because I'm kind of over those anxieties, at least to an extent. I'm not perfect, but I'm over them for the most part. So I feel like it'll just be a better playing experience for me and a better viewing experience. But I also don't know if that's something I want to commit to, like replaying games. I feel like that's kind of weird. Not weird, I don't know why I said weird. I just don't know if that's something I want to do. I think I lost time.
This is it.
Well then, Daxter probably just ripped the Dax controls from there. Maybe. I actually like the Daxter elements in the other game. Oh, freak, I think we're kind of on the board here. I don't really know how to do that. I know Josh said 262. I don't know how much lower from 262 would hurt me. So I'm just gonna get all the orbs and just be like, okay. Did you start streaming in 2019? Yes, I did. I started streaming. I've been streaming for a little over a year now.
This is it.
Daxter is supposed to be what happened after Jak 1. Like that whole area where Jak 1, or Jak and them go into like before the Jak 2 stage. No! Like what happens in the Jak 2 initial cutscene is when Daxter, after that is when Daxter starts. So like that whole thing where they go into the portal for Jak 2 and Jak is separated from Daxter. Daxter is what happened to Daxter during that time frame. Oh yeah, they're coolers this way. You probably know it better than me. Yeah, that's why I was saying, Coffee. I really liked the movement in Daxter. I felt like it was very unique. And it was kind of fun learning it. Trying to master it. I don't think I mastered it, but it was fun while playing through it to get to that point and like learn how to do it.
This is it.
You use the book. Oh, I'm talking base Daxter controls. It was janky, yes, I admit that. Honestly, it's hard to know because I couldn't tell if it was because I was playing on the Vita or what. But I don't know. Get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, Jak X is a pretty, wow, Jak X? Jak X is a pretty good spin-off, I will say. I definitely feel like that was a more creative spin-off than some other games I've seen that did stuff like that.
Okay.
Or had stuff like that. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to roll jump again? That was unfortunate. What the frick? I don't think I've ever not hit that before. Yeah, I will say that. I think that probably did also help me like Jak X more. I felt like it actually had more of a story going, and I can't say that a lot of the other racing games I've had did that. It's kind of just like, beat this race and do it fast. And like, I don't know, I feel like the racing games... Yeah, I feel like the racing games I grew up with sucked. And I don't even remember which ones I had, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know. I just had really random racing games that I did not like.
Precisely.
Hopefully my splits aren't wrong, because I've stopped looking at them, but I feel like something's wrong. Or maybe not. Part of me wants to have the chat tell me when to do the pause buffer here, because I don't want to look at my splits. But there's no way to do that, because I can't risk it. I don't want to kill the run trying to make the chat time it for me. Yeah, it's probably going to be a delay too. I really wish I could count in my head. I wish I had this ability. I really do.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. I just try to look at the bottom part, because I don't want to let that distract me. I don't really remember all the quotes in Jak X. The only one that really pissed me off was the one with Kira. Where, like, Samus is like, "You can't race, Kira!" And that stuff irritates me when they're trying to say, like, "You can't do something." Who are you to tell me what I can't do? That's what I really felt Kira should have been doing. I probably waited much longer, but I think I miscounted the 4. And I literally lost the run to miscounting to 4. Who does that? Me. But, yeah. I thought I counted to 4, and maybe I didn't. And to me, that felt like out of character. Didn't Samus always want his daughter to do stuff? Like, I don't know. That just didn't make sense. That line really irritated me. And I don't care if you're a dad. To a certain extent, you gotta stop. You can't be telling people what they can and can't do. Like they're not capable, or they're not, like they aren't capable of deciding what risks are worth it for them. You gotta stop that, bro. And I get it. She's more the engineer type character, but you know, she wants to race. Let her freaking race. I think they're just trying to make Ashlyn seem more relevant, but I don't really care for Ashlyn. So frick her. Just kidding. I don't hate Ashlyn, but
Okay.
So what? I'm a big target. Probably not as boys at all. But...
Okay.
I didn't really like her too much. I always was a big fan of Kira. So like when they were making Kira act like really weird in Jak 2, that was really bothering me. Like she was acting like all weird and jealous, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I don't freaking know. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I didn't like it. I felt like they're just trying to force the Ashlyn and Jak relationship. I didn't really feel like there's any connection between them at all throughout the whole entire game. Where Kira and Jak actually did have connection because of their experiences in Jak 1. But like, I don't know. Okay, that's fair though. I admit that though. I openly do admit that I had bias like that. I know you say you're joking, but I legit do have a bias there. I won't lie. I grew up with this game, not the other ones. We're going for the 2-second PB here. So I might try to focus. But I appreciate y'all though.
Okay.
I should have really practiced more. But I will say, I did practice this earlier because I was trying to film like a little video for the other scene of me doing those boosteds. So that was actually kind of warmed up. And honestly, that new strat I found for the blue eco platform has been feeling pretty good for me, where I go off at it at a certain angle. It's kind of the same thing I did for like the planks boosted, where I kind of have an angle that I set up. Helps me get it more consistently. I feel like that's basically what I just created for that one, which is really nice. Because now I feel like I don't come up to this part with as much anxiety like I used to. Which helps, because who wants to come up to a part in a game having like severe anxiety? No one. And if you know me, my anxiety gets really bad when I speedrun. I get really nervous and kill runs constantly because I'm nervous. So, me, that's a lifesaver.
Okay.
I almost hit that thing. God, that didn't, like...
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I got stuck. Now, the real problem is... Okay, never mind. Let me not say it. Let me not say it. Every time I say it, it becomes reality. This Snowy will be good. Reverse psychology. This Snowy will be fantastic. Absolutely incredible Snowy. I'm feeling totally confident about this Snowy. Actually, a good snowball cycle here. I can work with this. Ouch. That's gonna waste some time. I don't know if I needed to play safe there or what.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not really able to keep up with any of that. I think they're all just talking to each other anyway. Yeah, that was an incredibly good cycle, so that might be safe here. If I have any hit taps.
Precisely.
This is it. This is it.
Precisely.
Okay. Okay. This is it.
I'm 2 orbs short. I'm so sorry. I literally just completely zoned in on that Sony.
Strangers passing through.
And hey, what's up, Judah? How you doing?
We gotta be moving on. Nothing I see.
Did I have a focus face? I probably did, honestly. See, when that happens, I can actually play well, but I can't always make that happen. Sometimes I just get into like a, what do you call it? Like a hyper focus mode.
What Bird Brain here is trying to say
And
is
that's when I can actually play well. I hope it stays with me. I need it to stay with me here. Please stay.
90 orbs each.
Not a whole lot. Killing time before Melissa gets home. Figured I would stop by and say, hey. Hey, I appreciate that. Hopefully you and Melissa have a great night.
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out.
Hey, what's up, Popotogoring?
Wouldn't it take less?
It's kind of, I guess you can call it like a Zen mode. Okay, I would hydrate, but I have to save it to the end of this run. I think H is boosted. I'm 2 orbs short, so I'm going to try to grab some. I think I did miscount the orbs there. I was trying to not waste time grabbing orbs.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
I'm gonna try to trigger it again if I can.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Okay.
I need 240, and I'm gonna be just 1 short, it looks like. I didn't mean to grab 2 there, but that's gonna waste some time, but hopefully not too much.
For within its flame, the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each. You have obtained another power cell. For your effort, a power cell is the reward.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, that's gonna lose me time. Hopefully not too much.
This is it.
I have to just jump. I was trying to take an extra save so the cart wouldn't frick me up.
Alright! With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
Some of them are skippable at least.
The Zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Bro. Die. Yeah, we should be fine though, but that sucks. I got slapped by the oranges instead of hitting them.
Okay.
Alright, second try. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. I lost 10 seconds somewhere? Well, I would think if I was a hacker, I'd be much better than this. I would freaking hope that I'd be much better than this if I'm hacking. Yeah, orange is with a yike, unfortunately. Wait, I don't know if you're talking about like in a past run or this run. I got knocked by the oranges there, unfortunately. Well, free 10 seconds to get back if this PBs. Browser is reading my mind there. I wanted that big shot. Going for that 2-second PB though! That's what I want. Gotta think positive? Yeah, you're right, you're right. Honestly, the fact that I'm even having a chance of PBing when I haven't played in days is impressive to me. I haven't been looking at my splits, but I'm assuming if I lost 10 seconds, it's probably not going to be too much. But I'm just trying to hope for 2. I'll take 2 right now. Give me... Ow! Frick, Rye! Frick off, Rye. Fighting you really good.
Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind.
My skills have been honed.
Oh, a 5-second PB! Okay! Oh my gosh, dude. I take it. I can't believe I PB when I haven't played in days. That's crazy. Alright. I didn't get the freaking 55, but at least it was better. I'll take better. I'll take better. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. I lost 10 seconds because of that mess up in the... But yeah, that'd be easy time save. Next time, I think.
It's over.
Oh my gosh, the reset.
It's over.
I was trying to go in the focus mode. My focus died for oranges, but I think that was still okay run. That may have been my best. That could have been one of my best snowies. I don't know. Maybe not. But something tells me that that was like probably one of my better snowies that I've had.